Hello guys, welcome to the Influencer. If you've seen my trailer video, you probably know what this video is all about. And if in case you haven't got the chance to check it out, feel free to check it out. Link will be provided in the description. This video focuses on our education system, stating that it's not up to the mark. For many people, this goes without saying. Few countries have significantly better education system, but for many other countries like India, definitely not up to the mark. For those who do not think this way, here's a question for you all. How much percentage do you think you remember from any academic year, whatever you have learned, once you clear the final exams? You may take a moment and come up with a number. Many people would hardly remember 30% of what they've learned. A few people may say from 30% to 70%, but hardly anyone will be able to say that I remember more than 70% of whatever I've learned. Now, what's the main reason behind this? The main reason is that whatever is taught in schools is mostly theoretical knowledge and very less practical knowledge. On top of that, people feel that it's not even important enough to keep that knowledge for the rest of their lives. I'll soon be making a video on the flaws of our education system. Here in Influence channel, a lot of thoughts and efforts are given while making content in order to make the people understand the importance of whatever information is shown here. And also it's been made in a simple language and a simple way that it's easy to understand. The example that I'm about to show you guys is for the third slide of the trailer video, that how other people have influence on us. It's a simple science experiment of tuning fork. Basically it's a device which vibrates and produces a fixed frequency when it gets hit by some external force. Let's see the experiment. We have two tuning forks in front of us. This tuning fork represents two people. Where the first tuning fork is hit by a rubber pad, it starts to vibrate, and because of the vibration, it produces a certain frequency which travels in all directions. When this frequency is received by the second tuning fork, it starts to vibrate. This experiment proves that the energy of the first tuning fork affects the second tuning fork. Similarly, it's with all living beings, especially human beings. Let's see another example of human beings. Human beings are surrounded by energy field as shown in this diagram. Everyone will be able to visualize it, but those who are familiar with the word healing might know this in a better way. Now there are multiple shows which show the energy field in one way or the other. Let's say for example, those of you who are familiar with the shows like Dragon Ball Z or Hunter x Hunter, they also have a good idea about what I'm talking about. Let's see a human example made by me. As I said earlier, human beings are surrounded by their own aura or energy field. When a person comes in contact with another person's aura or energy field, things start to change. They are both affected by each other's energy field, but ultimately one person's energy is transferred to another person sooner or later, depending upon multiple factors which will be discussed later. You might definitely have heard of this quote, "A man is known by the company he keeps." Well, this experiment definitely proves that. There was a famous scientist, Nikola Tesla, who said, if you want to find out the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. A tuning fork can produce only one frequency, but the range of all frequency is quite big. Just to relate these two examples in depth, let's divide this frequency under good frequency, which in extreme cases can be called blissful energy. Another one is bad frequency, which in extreme cases can be said as destructive frequency. You may also divide this further into many branches, but let's keep this simple for the timing. Now, if you spend time with a person with a good frequency, you definitely make progress in your lives. For example, let's say you want to run faster, but you are not so good at it right now. What you do is make friends with a person who is into sports like football. Since a person who is playing football is definitely going to be a great athlete, what happens is that whenever you guys are running together, he will definitely give you some tips or advice which helps you to run faster, and slowly by slowly you'll start increasing your speed and breaking your own records and ultimately become faster. Similarly, if you talk about schools, let's say you are not good at studies, just make friends with those students who are good at it, and you'll start to notice that your improvement in the education field has started improving. On the contrary, for the bad frequency example, I wouldn't like to tell much, but let's say if you stay with a negative person, instead of improving your health, you might start to lose your health. Instead of becoming smarter, you might become dull. Instead of becoming active, you might start becoming lazy. Now, still, this ain't the worst part. The worst part, according to me, would be to develop negative thinking just like the negative person. Because by this, not only you will become negative, but you're also going to spread it further to anyone whom you're going to meet. The examples I gave here are not just related to tuning forks and humans. You guys have definitely seen some singers using sound to shatter glass. The singers produce a sound which is equal to the natural frequency of an object. The sound energy produced by the singer starts to get stored in the glass molecules at an atomic level. Now, when this energy becomes higher than the load limit of the glass molecules, the glass shatters into pieces. This can be considered as destructive frequency for my examples. There's also man-made structure which was destroyed in a similar manner as described above, but as this video is already going too long, I guess I'll leave this here for you guys to check it out. If you find it before I release my next video, make sure to answer it in the comments. I would like to see how many people are interested in getting knowledge in the way that schools fail to provide. The displayed image is the hint for you guys. Make sure you describe how that structure was destroyed. Hope you guys like the video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell for getting regular updates on my videos. If you like the content, make sure you share with your friends and family. More wisdom to be shared in upcoming videos. Stay tuned. For daily motivational and inspirational quotes, follow my Facebook page, The Influencer, and Instagram account, The Influencer1.